Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Taurus placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I am going to pull you some oracles, give you a bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, Taurus, so I appreciate your patience in advance. Time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. Some of you, this is old news. This could also be current energy. And for some, this is more future focused. Personal reading information and anything else seen, wondered about, all linked in the description box for you. Straight to the point here, Taurus. We are looking at the Queen of Swords as your first card out for the week. Strongest energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Definitely could have that in your chart. Be dealing with that sign. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Pentacles. So you do have two sixes here, the Six of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. I do see a lot of good things here. It's almost as if there's some sort of clarity that you need to come into in order for some sort of success, progress, movement to happen. Because it doesn't look like you're currently seeing a situation particularly, whether it's with work, whether it's a personal dynamic with someone or a relationship of any sort. Not necessarily romantic. Definitely some of you could be. But I do see the lack of the inability, and I don't even think it's the inability. The Eight of Swords is very much us choosing not to see really what the reality is. Us deliberately sort of turning the other way, turning a blind cheek. You know? Very much a situation where most likely your intuition has told you, hey, something right here. But it's like, I don't see it. What are you talking about? So it's a sense of willingly, voluntarily, sort of being stuck in a situation, because it is coming in with the Ace of Swords, which tells me that you already know clearly. You might not have proof, but your intuition is screaming that everything about a particular situation is not, it's not genuine, it's not right. And I think there's only a matter of time before you sort of have to give into that, before you sort of have to deal with reality. And the Ace of Swords is perfect to set this person free from whatever sort of whether it's voluntary or involuntary bondage, right? Instead of she perceiving the swords as a way out, she's perceiving it as what's keeping her trapped. So, that Queen of Swords, very heavy emphasis on reality here. Logic over feelings, mind over matter. Some of you may definitely have some air in your chart that needs to be channeled heavy right now. No more game playing is the vibe I'm getting with these two. No more playing games. It's time to sort of deal with things head on. This could also be someone that you're connected to. A friend, family member, maybe a feminine. Not necessarily though. Male or female does not matter. This is just very sort of passive energy, not really taking action. But the Six of Wands tells me here, and the Eight of Cups is an extra card out. This actually came out reversed, like a secret card, something that wasn't seen. So if you are waiting for proof, I do think you're going to get it, because the Eight of Cups does signify, you know, walking away, making that decision to walk away. It's almost as if the intuition is way too loud at this point. It can no longer be ignored. Can no longer be ignored. I think we are realizing and coming to the reality, facing the fact that wherever we're at is not it. Okay? It's not fulfilling. It's not conducive to growth. It's not, you know, it's kind of just there. It could also be that you are now seeing the error in your ways or someone that you're connected to, because this also signifies a sense of releasing emotional baggage. The excuses that we tell ourselves, the reasonings we give ourselves, the justifications we give ourselves in order not to sort of be great based on experience, past like, oh, this went wrong 5 times in my life, so that means, oh, definitely it's not going to work. Well, if you say so, because literally what you believe is your reality. So some of you are definitely unsubscribing from some things, whether literally or figuratively or mentally, because there's success here. There is stability that wants to be had, but it's almost as if it's waiting for this sort of cycle of either avoidance. Some of you, it's avoidance, avoiding seeing a particular situation around you for what it is. The fact that it's not serving you in any way, shape, or form. You've outgrown it even. But I do get by the new year, choices, decisions, action will be taken. And if you're nervous about, you know, whether or not you're going to be able to succeed by after once leaving a situation, you definitely are. It's almost as if you're better off for it. Some of you might literally need to move, or maybe whatever has been keeping you from sort of moving, you're not allowing it to be a limitation anymore. You're ready to move. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, some of you have definitely allowed other people's needs and wants to sort of stop you from making moves in your life. Some of you, it's quite literal move to a different country, different state, different province. But, you know, family and friends. Giving, 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 giving. Generosity. Those are your 2 sixes. So some of you are definitely moving away from being this person, this type of archetype, the giver. And you're giving to self. You're no longer in denial. 5 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, all about creativity, all about doing what's best for you. The Queen of Wands is notorious of doing what's best for her. She really doesn't give a two-ish about what other people think. She wants it, she goes for it. So some of you definitely could channel, you know, and the 5 of Pentacles, I do think you're afraid that people will think that you abandoned them. Because that is a sense of abandonment, or the perception of it at the very least. But it's almost saying, like, in your mind, you're thinking, if I'm not here to do it, who will? Trust me, that someone else will do it. It's because you've been doing it for so long, no one else has had to do it. But progress here, going from the 5 to the 6. And I also see the Hermit, Virgo energy. That's a sense of, you know, taking time to reflect and not allowing people, outside people, to sort of influence your decision. If you need to sort of go to somewhere quiet in order to really review things or take space from particular people, do that. Because only then you're going to sort of get the clear answer without all the jibber jabber of people's opinions, right? And I do see the 5 of Cups. So it's almost like saying you don't want to have regrets. You don't want to be on your deathbed and, you know, regret not doing certain things based on your self-appointed responsibility. I mean, obviously, if you're a parent, yeah, that's just take care of your kids, you know. But also carve out time for yourself. Just because you can't get up and move to Guam, which you really could if you wanted to, bring your kids with you, but start carving time out to dedicate to things you want to do. Time, Sagittarius energy, temperance, patience, balance. There's definitely some sort of lack of balance here. Some of you definitely could be between you and someone else. Some of you need to leave one connection in order to find who's really for you. So it seems like they're out there. King and Queen of Wands, very much the couple. Very much 2 people on the same page. But it's almost as if another page needs to be seen correctly in order for the new page to even be a thing. Or have the opportunity to be a thing. Even if you don't know this person yet. You could just be leaving a situation, not having anyone to go to, but it's almost as if someone that is aligned with you pops up quite quickly. Quite quickly, okay? If this is a romantic situation for you, Taurus, what is the guidance? What guidance do we have for Taurus, please? Signs you may be dealing with. Heavy emphasis on a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in particular, and Virgo. And fixed energy here with the World card, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So there's an optimism that is being encouraged here to be harnessed. Because there's things to be optimistic about. The problem is the situation that you are currently in could not be the one that's worth being optimistic about. So that's why it's hard to become optimistic about it. But if that's your story, probably not your situation you're meant to be in. And we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So some of you definitely know who you're going to. Leaving one thing to go to another thing. And for some of you, this could be someone that you're dealing with. You know your story. But it's like, let them go. Let them go. Because it seems like they're stopping you from tapping into some sort of potential you have, or some sort of excitement, some sort of newness. Because I do see this King and Queen of Wands behind this Queen of Swords back. Just saying. This person's not your person anyways. If this is you with the Queen of Wands, or if you are the King of Wands, there's definitely someone that is better suited. Okay, thank you. We have Love Spell. You have been bewitched. So some of you, it's you that's going to be better suited with someone else. Either way, move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time. It's over. So I do get a vibe of moving here, actually moving. Maybe you guys live together and you have to move out. But it's like you always wanted to live somewhere else anyways. It's almost as if there's a silver lining in it somewhere. Silver lining. Although it's green, but silver lining energy. And I don't think you're going to see it just yet. Guidance, please, for Taurus. But in time, you'll very much understand why this needed to happen. Because it's like as soon as this is no longer a thing, all your dreams are able to sort of flourish now. It's almost as if you've been preventing yourself from blooming because of someone and a situation in your life. Intrograding the ego. Everything is for me. Nothing is against me. As I was just saying, in due time, you will see that something was absolutely meant to happen. And you'll be happy that it did. You might be pissed about it initially, but in time, you'll be like, dang, if I had known, I would have let that go sooner. Because what I have now is so worth the trade. Very much worth the trade. Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Number 3. And take time out. Number 9. This is all about solitude. That 9 energy is all about kind of like Virgo or 9 of Pentacles energy. Like, focus on you. It's time to focus on you. Take time out. There's a timeout coming for y'all. One of y'all, some of y'all. Could be permanent though. Could end up being permanent. Hold your vision. Kind of giving me more evidence that you're kind of not getting what you need from a situation that you are currently in. It's almost as if you're there out of obligation. No. I'll get those later. And what else am I missing? I think that's it. Yeah. That is your reading. Hopefully it resonates for you, Taurus. Thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe. See you guys next week.